Hello and welcome back here on my channel. This is a complete unexpected video. You might ask yourself, what is this giant mess doing here on her table? But bear with me, there is a reason for it. I just received a very interesting request from a company that actually makes gifts for companies. And they said they needed to have a batch of hand soaps for a client of theirs. And basically they want to have a hand soap that is neutral, like unisex for men and women equally. Also, I have some labels here, thank you labels that would also fit perfectly. And then I have different kinds of ribbons here and things. And I thought this here is an amazing rustic type of, I don't know, ribbon, you could call it. And I think it looks great, and it has this very natural kind of vibe that we are going for. This one might be a variation as well. We're gonna see about this at the end of the video. But first of all, what I need to do is to create the scent that I wanted to have, and it is a mixture between bourbon and kumquat. So this is something I've never experienced, but I take you along the process how I like to go about when I'm like making or creating a scent. What are some tricks that you can do to make it very effective and fast? Okay, so I do have my Kentucky bourbon fragrance oil from Brambleberry that I absolutely love, but they absolutely wanted to have the kumquat kind of feel to it, and this one is lemon zest from Saint Perfect, but also it has this sweet notes to it that really remind me of kumquat. I do not have kumquat, although I know that Brambleberry has it. So I'm gonna try and make it work. What I'm doing now is basically I'm mixing up these two fragrances to see what ratio I like, and then I'm gonna send the client the sample and see if he likes it or not. So the way I like to do it is I just grab a pipette, two in this case, because I have two fragrances. I don't want to mix it. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and make a 1-to-1 ratio. I basically just count the drops. 1, 2, 3. And then the same for this one here. 1, 2, 3. So now it actually does smell great. I just want to go ahead and add a little bit more to be really sure. 1, 2, 3. And then again 1, 2, and 3. It does smell great, but I think it needs a little bit more of the bourbon because I can smell the citrus much more in here. So I'm gonna give it 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is nice. So what we have here is bourbon. So we had 6 plus 3 equals 9. And then we had the lemon zest. We had 6. It looks like this lemon zest here is a bit overpowering the bourbon, which is more like a sweet kind of earthy type of note. Really love it. So we end up with a ratio of 9 versus 6. So this is what I am going to blend now for the melt and pour soap that I'm going to be making, and then we're going to see how to go about it. I just melted a little bit of melt and pour here that I'm going to add to the microwave for the little example soap that I'm making. So the melting pour is fully melted. I just want to split off a small portion here because I would like to have a little bit a marbled look, not to have it completely white, because I think it makes things more interesting. Just gonna add a little bit of this doubloon gold mica. I'm gonna leave, of course, a link for an option in your area down in the description, just making sure that this is nicely mixed. And then in the bigger portion, I'm going to add some titanium dioxide mixed with water to make it opaque looking. Of course, if you have a white soap base, then you can totally go ahead and just use that one. Okay. Now, of course, we're going to add a little bit of fragrance oil. Melt and pour does not need a lot of fragrance oil because it holds the fragrance really, really well. Now let's see if I can make this marbled look work out. I just have a circular mold here. I absolutely love it. Then let's move you a little bit closer. I'm going to attempt to do a drizzle at the bottom of the mold, just like so, and then hopefully it will end up looking marbled. Since I'm already here and I'm already trying out, I would like to go ahead and try another type of double pour for a little bit more dark color. Let's see. How this turns out. It's time to see how these turned out. I actually love the look of it, but of course it's not my taste here. We have to see what the client thinks. So I think what I'm gonna do here, first of all, I'm gonna put these in a shrink wrap first. So afterwards, whatever we decide to do, at least the melt and pour is protected, so to speak. So let's see how this turns out if we add it to a bag. Just like so, and then, for example, we add such a ribbon. What do you think? Not bad, right? This is just another type of ribbon. I think it's always great to have different possibilities to show, to also understand what the client is looking for, what their preferences are, and so forth. And then again we add the sticker maybe to the middle this time. Let's see what they say.